Peace, what's going on, y'all? This is Queen Sereda. To those of you who are already here, thank you so much for tuning in. This is just a real spontaneous video here, but it's really not. But this is about content creation and a content creation calendar that I'm about to actually make. And I'm going to go through the process with you all. I'm actually going to put the video on what I'm putting together. And I have some of the papers here and everything, but on this video I'm not actually going to be doing the content calendar, but I want to talk to you about exactly what it is and why you may want to create one for yourself, for your business, or for yourself to get more done. Why create one? Well, I'm going to do one because it pretty much shows you what needs to be done and what has already been created, what needs to be done, what you've already done. And a lot of times as creators of anything, you often forget what you make, what you create, and you don't give yourself a pass. You don't give yourself a day off because you think you got to constantly be making stuff when you don't. So Queen Sereda, naturallyhighlife.com is my website. I'm at home in my little studio in the basement, and we've got some nice lighting down here, so I thought I'd do a quick video before I go out and do lift. But here's my info if you all want it. I can see your comments if you do leave a comment. I've been doing live videos more, y'all, because you really don't have to wait forever when you do a live video. But when you do the pre-scheduled ones and all that, it takes a minute for them to upload. But I do have a hack for those since I've been doing research. But let's get into content creation real quick and why you need to have your things set up like this, you know. I'm literally going to have these papers, these beautiful pieces of paper, decorative pieces of paper, and do collage and use washi tape, you know, graph paper, pieces of different other things, so that way I can put this together. I've got some thread. It's really going to be nice because as a lot of creative people, if it's not nice, I'm going to put a pocket on it also. You know, these type of pockets. Gonna put some of these on there, but you just won't use it if it's not creative, colorful, and if you don't have stickers on there. So when I make my content creation calendar, I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow after this video. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do the cups cards for you all for the tarot. But anyway, content creation. Why do you need one? Well, you pretty much want to have your content well planned and mapped out to serve a specific purpose, and you want it to be focused on a specific process. So what I'm talking about is you're going to be making a calendar, and this calendar is going to be used to schedule out your tasks. And if you're kind of nerdy like I am, and I am definitely a big nerd, I love to read and organize, or at least plan out my organization. I don't always get it right. I may not even use some of the things I've created for organization, but this I've been doing. So I just want it to be more colorful and more fun. It just helps you get stuff done. So why do you need one? It's ideally like for organization, and it's around some type of marketing strategy or a plan. And you know, you can create all the blog posts you want. You can create content. You can just be creating for fun. I love doing all of that. But if you have a strategy and you have a target market or somebody that you want to reach, even if you don't know how to define who they are, in order to meet the list of what you have on your marketing plan, eventually you're going to have a marketing plan. You might say, I want to, you know, send out a blog post once a week to my audience. And as you do that, you'll need certain pieces of content to use in your business. And you'll need that for informing and teaching, for promos, for contests, giveaways, blogs, resources, etc. No matter what, you'll need content for that. So your content strategy could be made up of videos, it could be made up of lists, it could be made up of pictures, it could be a whole bunch of different things you use. More on that later, but pretty much the content strategy is the details of your marketing plan and also the concepts that you focus on as you manage all the tangible media items that you own and plus you create. So it's really neat. A lot of little details, and they can just be all over the place if you don't have one centralized place to organize when and where it's going to get done. So that's what we're going to be talking about and creating. Also, I want to use Trello for the last part of the video. So it'll be a 3-part series. And the last part, we're going to be talking about how to put all this calendar stuff in Trello, because Trello helps you to organize it in a visible, digital way. And I like to have it there because you get a backup of your physical calendar. So anyway, right now, and thanks for still tuning in also, but let me tell you, so pretty much the content for this content strategy will include images, blog posts, like downloadable files and stuff. And this is some of the stuff you want to consider as you put together this content calendar strategy. And you don't have to have all the answers now. It'll come over time. And even if it comes on one day and you tweak it, that's how businesses work. That's how creative people do it. You just tweak as you go. You can't get it wrong. But it's good to do it. So who is it for? That's a question to ask. Who are you creating your content for, your blog post? Even if it's an imaginary person, seriously, or if it's just for yourself or just for having online in case you want to use it one day, who's the target audience? It'll help you to like fine tune your writing as you're doing it so you'll know who you're writing to. The problem it will solve for the audience, another important aspect to consider. What is your content going to actually solve? What type of problem? And then will it be unique, and in what way? And what type of formats are you going to be doing your content in? Will it be blog posts? Will it be videos, audio? You could do a whole bunch of different things, and it's very easy. Also the other thing is the channels it'll be published through. Think about, are you going to be publishing it on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter? And then how will you schedule it? That's where the content calendar comes in Trello. And then how are you going to manage that creation and publication? So that's what we're going to talk about. These details can get all up in the way. That's why we're not going to make it on this video, but I look forward to doing it. But I was like, you know what? Let me give the background info first. It's more important. So why do you need a content creation calendar? It's pretty much to accompany your marketing content strategy. And we're going to talk about something called time blocking, which you use for like color coding. So on your calendar, you'll have it color coded also for specific areas of your life. Because I do life coaching, so that's the way I like to do mine. And it's just easy to focus on it that way and what area you want to put it on. Marketing and content marketing consists of businesses and brands. And it helps you to prepare yourself with a tangible plan for utilizing the proper, most effective options for like sending things to your new leads and also your website traffic. So the other thing is eventually, even if you aren't trying to reach anybody now, eventually you may want to, and you'll have your things organized in a good way and make it real simple for you. What's going on? Peace, y'all. Queen Sereda. Which you're just sharing some content strategy stuff so we can put together this calendar and get organized. Because I don't know about you, but I have a whole lot of notes over here that need to be put in order, and I have a lot of tasks that I need to get done. And so that's what this video is for. Thank you for joining me. So the goal is to strategize, so you can work smarter and not harder. And then you'll be able to post every day if you want, or every other day, or even if you want to do once a week, once a month. But you'll have a strategy and know that you're getting the things done on your list to reach the audience or whomever you want to reach. Now, this is also about maximizing your listeners' reach and increasing traffic to your content consistently, constantly. I put both of those in there, and over time. So as soon as you make that post, then you're already reaching people day one. I'll tell you how to use tags in order to reach your audience easier. And it really helps out to have the keywords and stuff associated with the type of audience that you want to reach. Lastly, and we're almost done, using a content strategy also means that you'll be educating your readers and your prospects while you're also teaching them about your brand and about your goals, which is so important. Now, this could be something that you do on the side just for fun. However, you want to have your stuff in one place so that way you can, give the value and love to it. You've put so much time into creating it, or you're going to be. This is how you get it organized and get it out there. So the content creation calendar is where you want to use to schedule when to get your content done. And we're going to be using color coding and time blocking also. But the last part is you want to publish your awesome content to better grow your audience. And that's what this is for. You want to organize it, plan it, schedule your content. And then these are the bullet points, lastly, that we use this content calendar for. You want to define the goals. You want to look at the target audience, run content review, So you're pretty much going to be looking at what content do you already have. And then you'll be creating things around that. Basically checking out what type of content you already have and saying, well, you know what, I have 3 blog posts. So that means I can post once a week or once every other week, however works for you. For me, I've been posting every day or every other day. I pretty much have only been missing like 1 day a week here and there, but my goal has been to post every day because I have been like batch creating where I create a bunch of content at one time. And that way I always have something to put out. Because as you know, if you're a sensitive person, an empath or whatever, you're very sensitive. Some days you feel more energized, or feel like doing things more than others. And that's where batch creating comes in. Even if you're just creating just for yourself. Peace, what's up, honey? How you doing? It's really good to be doing this today. It took me like all morning to prepare, but you know how it is when you be trying to overdo perfectionism. Just got to jump on camera. But yeah, so what to post. You're going to be looking at content ideas. You also want to think about what you want to post on your content calendar. And I pretty much use these sticky notes, which I don't have. Oh yeah, I do. I have one down here. Like these. This is a used one, but I use these things for everything. Bookmarks, but they'll be used on the content calendar. And like I said, I'll be using like decorative paper like this on the calendar and grid paper. So we'll look at that tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all how I make mine tomorrow, and I'm gonna make the whole thing right here so I'm held accountable, and I'm gonna get it done because I've been wanting to do it for a few months now. The last thing is you want to publish and curate your content. So we're going to talk about the ways to do that. And then it's just about being consistent when you post, because you're the only one that's making the rules. That's it. Nobody else is. Nobody else can. And then you just pretty much repeat that process. So I'm going to let you all go. I know I said a lot of stuff in here, but video 1 is this one. We're talking about what is a content creation calendar. And then tomorrow we're going to go into how to make that calendar. I'm going to make one right on camera with my trusty tools over here, paper, scraps, and I'm going to let you all see my workspace and just put it all on there, not on me. And you'll get to watch as I put it together. Last thing is, the last video, we're going to go ahead and schedule it in Trello by day. So I know this was a lot of content, a lot of stuff to talk about, but we'll talk about it more. But the last thing is, if you're writing, if you're blogging, if you're, wanting to put all your content together, then this is going to be a really good way to do it. And so we'll dive deeper into that, and even repurposing this content, which will make it easier for you to do. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna come back with the cups and talk about those from the tarot, and much love to you today. I'm gonna get out here and drive and do Lyft. I gotta make some money. I love y'all. Thank you.